You are the flower that never stands in the shadows. You are the sun that makes the day shine bright. You are the cover of the best book ever written. The binding that keeps every page together. And even though you're gone, we're not yet over. After all we've done, you will never leave. You are that star that lights up in the darkness. You are the moon, so comforting when it's night. And even though you're gone, we're not yet over. After all we've done, you'll never leave. Just your smile makes it all worthwhile. This is not goodbye. Never ready for letting go. I'll see you in a while. I'll see you in a while. You are the thunder drumming into our ears. You are the lightning helping overcome our fears. Even though you're gone, we're not yet over. After all we've done, you'll never leave.
Test, test, test.
Even though you're gone,
Test, test, test.
we're not yet over. After all we've
Yeah.
done, you'll never.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Cool. Shall I just go? Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks, guys. Lovely to be here. So yeah, I'm just gonna play a few songs, and yeah, this first one's called "Wanted." Freezing hard, I'm falling. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. It's very intimate and quiet here, so yeah, kind of gigs I get a bit nervous in, but it's all good. Feels good. So what next? Yeah, so this we're gonna do a song called That Way, and yeah, I often play with more musicians, so this is kind of like an acoustic version. You whisper from my head. I dream of a word half what you said. Can we pretend that's the way? I'd happy forever that day. Happy forever that way. I'm burning you like you're done here carry on. I hear you whisper through my head. I dream of a word half what you said. Can we pretend that's the way? And happy forever that day. Happy forever that way. I'm burning you like you're done here carry on. And I can't help it. I can't help how I feel for you. You can't help all this pain you put me through. And I can't help it. I can't help how I feel for you. You can't help all this pain you put me through. Thank you. Sorry, guys, thanks so much. Okay. Thank you. Sorry, I keep not ending it. So I'll blame it on it being dark here. But yeah, cool. I'm gonna do a cover. So you're probably gonna know this song. So I really like 90s dance music. Don't know if anyone else likes that, but yeah, cool. My lover's got no money, he's got no strong beliefs. My lover's got no love, he's got no strong beliefs. My lover's got no power, he's got no strong beliefs. My lover's got no love, he's got no strong beliefs. One more and more, is this what you're looking for from her love? Is this what you're looking for? More and more, is this what you're looking for from her? Senses purified, freed from desire. Mind and senses purified, freed from desire. Mind and senses purified, freed from desire. La 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 la. My lover's got no money, he's got no strong beliefs. My lover's got no love, he's got no strong beliefs. My lover's got no power, strong beliefs. My lover's got no love, he's got no strong beliefs. One more and more, is this what you're looking for from her love? Is this what you're looking for? More and more, is this what you're looking for from her love? And freed from desire, mind and senses purified, freed from desire, mind and senses purified. Sense purified, freed from desire. La 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 freed from desire. Mind and senses purified, freed from desire. Mind and senses purified. Purified and freed from desire. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thanks very much. Thanks, guys. Oh, thank you. Cool. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to perform my own. Yeah, I need to learn some more covers, really. But yeah, that takes a bit of effort and learning lyrics. Okay, right. Okay, so this is quite a new one, so let's see how it goes.
You for
Thanks so much. So yeah, if anyone's liking the music, it's called Fox Palmer, and I'm kind of London-based. And yeah, do a lot of band gigs, a lot of solo gigs. But yeah, it's really nice to be back here in this lovely little hippie type room. yeah, very very nice. Reminds me of uni quite a lot. Uni days. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna do another one of mine. It's called Tired. So I have a question. Do you still feel the way you do? For I am just lost all meaning. And for you, you're like me, and I want inside myself. For now you're excited for your desire. Am I not that one? And he loved till now you're gone. He know you're not hurting anyone. This is all for love, and I feel so tired. What have I become? And it's all for love, and I feel so tired. What have I been done? For you, you're like me, and I want it inside myself. For now you're excited for your desire, and I feel so empty, an illusion in my head. For now you're excited for your desire. Am I not that one? And he loves it, now you're gone. He know you're not hurting anyone. This is all for love, and I feel so tired. What have I begun? And it's all for love, and I feel so tired. What have I begun? And it's all for love, and I feel so tired. What's been going on? It's all for love, and I feel so tired. What have I begun? And I feel so tired. Where have I begun? And I feel so tired. Where have I begun? And I feel so tired. What we have done. And I feel so tired. Where I begun. Thank you. I ended it right that time. Thanks so much, guys. I'm going to do a really lazy dance cover now. Cool, so let's do it. Rhythm is a dancer, it's a song companion. You can feel it everywhere. Free your mind and join us. Free your mind and join us. You can feel it in the air. Oh, whoa, and it's a passion. Whoa, you can feel it in the air. Whoa, and it's a passion. And rhythm is a dancer. It's a song companion. You can feel it in the air. And fresh your mind and join us. Free your mind and join Thanks a lot, guys. I've come into my last song now. Sorry, Richard. I was supposed to say 50 minutes, but I haven't got 50 minutes, and it will be good, if you know what I mean, because I need to practice. So, yeah. I was supposed to practice yesterday, but then I got offered a job. So, yeah. Okay. But anyway, thanks for listening, guys. It's been really lovely to play here. I can't wait to see Ray's set. I've heard... It's Ray, isn't it? Yeah, cool, yeah. Heard it before, and she sounds amazing. So, it's really nice. All-female lineup tonight. Yeah, cool. So this last one's called Forever. Thanks for the awesome sound as well.
Can you say I'm done with you? All the things you said you do, right together and forever. Every time I think of you, I love the pain can light right through, right together and forever. You left me alone. And you left me alone. And I went here forever. And I went here forever for you. And I went here forever. And I went here forever for you. And are you happy with yourself? Now you've gone with someone else you will never get with her. Hey, baby, you said you never get with her. You left me alone.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, guys.
Don't you ever put yourself down. Don't you ever. No, listen. And you could be heard on Chesham High Street. Yeah, we've got a speaker outside, and yeah, so well done. And just as a matter of interest, did you bring any merch?
No.
Okay. No. Just, I was going to pick it up if you did, but anyway. Fox Palmer, everybody, make one more big ripple of noise. Thank you. Woo! Let's go and get you sorted out with some food. Nip down to the kitchen, we'll get you sorted out. So we're going to have a short break. All of the music, by the way, for anybody who's new here, these are musicians who actually play here. And the list is getting longer and longer as we have new musicians coming through, new material coming through. And then there is cake. If you need a sugar fix, we've got cake, lemon drizzle. We've got, there's lemon drizzle, millionaire shortbread, coffee sponge. Mine's gone. No, I'm afraid we haven't got cheesecake. No cheesecake. Did I say? What's this? Hash cake? Yeah, fresh out of hash. But beyond that, listen, thank you once again. We'll be back very shortly with Ray Isla. Thank you.
Driving late through the moonbeam, counting cars one by one. I bet she's stuck in a daydream. The day has hardly begun. She doesn't know what I'm thinking. Baby doesn't have a clue. I'm making the most of the distance, and I think I'm getting over you. It's opening night on the 405. The cameras are up and the lights are live, and I'm alone. There isn't a rush or a claim to fame. There's nobody here that would know my name. There is only tonight. Sleeping in California. Drinking down at the Dresden, singing songs about love. I bet you'd laugh at the questions being asked about where I was from. I don't know what I'm thinking, babe, I don't have a clue. I get lost for no reason, close to Franklin Avenue. It's opening night on the 405. The cameras are up and the lights are live, and I'm alone. There isn't a rush or
I ain't no morning person. I spend too much time in bed. I'm trying to forget and rest those traffic jams stuck in my head. Oh, I'm passing through my 20s quick and nothing seems to change. No, the older folk will smile and say, but those were the days. Oh, yeah, tell me to make the most of these, 'cause it's all downhill, you know. I have been told these are the best days of my life. The days turn into weeks, turn into months, turn into years. Oh, the jackpot opportunity ain't looking like it's near. So I am an overthinker. I dig myself a 6-foot ditch, but that's what you do when your purse ain't saying much and your love life's gonna share. Tell me to make the most of these, 'cause it's all downhill, you know. I have been told these are the best days of my life. Well, it's all dead roads and low blows and all these locked up doors. I ain't so sure if these are the best days of my life. Billy's had a baby now, and Marie will be a wife and let love me. I know when you're grown up, no, I'm just getting by. Well, I wonder what it's like to have a pretty home and a handsome bloke and a decent salary. Then maybe they'll be the best days of my life. Oh yeah, they're telling me, they're telling me, oh no, I've been told these are the best days of my life. Oh, I've been told these are the best days of my life. Yeah, oh yeah, I have been told these are the best days of my life.
Loosened heart couldn't take the fall. Worried thoughts that you lose it all. Would it ever go? Darkness comes when you're left alone. Faded style with a soft glow. Would it ever grow? Breathing fast in your soft lung. Worry hurts when you're still young. Did you ever hear all my night calls echoing out through the cold hall? decided when youth stayed till the second round. When I grow old, the sun will cold shine on every youth stain, never settling down. And no wonder I keep you close. You're the water to quench my throat. And if I never let you go, will you keep me young? Keep me young. When I grow old, my weathered soul and memories reclusive help me take them out. So keep me young and call my bluffs and help me out when you say there's no room for doubt. Say I'm stronger and keep me close and be the water and test my cold. And if I never let you go, will you keep me young? Keep me young. Oh, when my heart stops beating and my blood turns cold, and oh, when my heart stops beating and my breath won't flow, and oh, when my heart stops beating, when you go, I'll know I'm when my heart stops beating and my blood turns cold, and oh, when my heart stops beating and my breath won't flow, and oh, when my heart stops beating, when you go, oh no, when I grow old, I'll drink and smoke. But just as long as you stay, I found a way out.
Take good care of my love, may she be watched over from above. Be her solid ground, now that I won't be around. Say that I'm okay, that I only just got back to finding where I belong, leaving just an arrow pointed where I've gone. She's only young, She's only young, was a baby in my arms. Now she's a bird. She makes a lot of mistakes. You're gonna need the patience of a saint. But her heart's in the right place. She's a wonder when she paints, when she tells you what she sees. Listen attentively. It's the vision of an innocent mind. She will open up your eyes. She's only young. She's only young. Was a baby in my arms, but now she's a bird. When you go into the sea, it ain't nothing to do with me. 'Cause here I hold my tongue. I'll speak from pain or jealousy. We journeyed high and low to a place you'll never know. It won't be easy with somebody else. She's still quite new to herself. She's only young. She's only young. Was a baby in my arms, but now she's a bird. She's only young. She's only young. Was a baby in my arms, but now she's a bird. Go fly, my little bird.
You can throw me in a corner. You can turn out my light. Now, oh baby, I won't all alone. Though I know something ain't right. We am talking about. Hey, hey, where did those good times go? Hey, 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 where did those good times go? And I don't know my own face no more. I don't even recognize my own front door. Though I wrote these streets 1,000 times, somehow I feel I'll never be here before. We're talking about now. Hey, 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 where did those good times go? Hey, 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 Lord, I need to know, girl. Hey, 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 where did those good times go? Won't I tell me, Lord? I need to know. Where those girls' towns go. Tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, Lord. Tell me now, tell me now, tell me. Gonna tell me believe, tell me believe, gonna tell me believe. That's all I need, begging to please. That's all I need to know. Gonna tell me where those girls down. Stare me down with your big brown eyes and tell me what it's all about. Silent kiss with a deadly smile. You say I make you wanna die. We'll see the world together just as we please. Trees they'll shake all over the summer breeze. Here's a girl with an appetite. Some say she's born a sweet delight. You're like me, you're a little wildflower. I say you make me wanna fly. We'll see the world together just as we please. Trees they'll shake all over the summer breeze. We'll see the world together, just you and me. Until our time is over, we live a dream.
It's early in the evening, after dinner with a friend. You look forward to the night air, to still the thoughts that line your head. Wave your goodbyes and pull away those two small words they'd always say.
sound of a telephone ringing, and it's too late to be good news. A shudder of intuition. Oh, if only you could choose. Keep one more minute, one more day. Those words in that mouth could stay. So to the picture in the paper, a stranger smiling you to hear. Even 1,000 words ring hollow. Still you try your best to hear. And when we rush on by that corner, where a ghost is chained with flowers, you need to know that we still see you, and the fate that could be ours. Eyes closed, hear us as we pray. Keep my love safe from harm's way. Safe home, safe home, safe home, my love. Safe home, safe home, safe home, my love.
You want to sing? You want me to back you up?
Well, yeah, please.
Okay.
Yeah, you
That's
say
what
it,
I'm
no
here
harm.
for. No, come on. Let's do it.
So, boys and girls, I hope that Fox is still in the house. Oh, she's still here. Could we make one more little noise for this beautiful girl? Absolutely delighted. Thank you. So, what else is going on? Oh, yes, all the way from America, this young lady, Ray Isla is here. And if anybody hasn't heard of any of her music, you're in for an absolute treat. She's worked with some very major people, and I think she's a massive career in front of her. And so would you please welcome her for her maiden visit to the drawing room, Ray Isla. Make a noise!
I love it. My maiden voyage to the drawing room. I was living in New York when the harbors cut their moors, hit the road for better life. Left a briefcase, left a wife. We fit together in the city lights till she had the same name as mine. Now I'm wandering the streets, wondering why love ain't like it used to be. I thought a change was coming on, so I did my part, but oh, it's a dirty business, cutting through a heart. And oh, if your dream is fading fast, well, you have to act, 'cause nobody tells you what it's like in the aftermath. Aftermath. After all is said, I don't like to start a fight. I became a quiet wife, always had something to prove, settled for the path I knew. I just wanted to provide something good before I die. My dad's a dreamer and so is my mom. Maybe that's where we all went wrong. I thought a change was coming on, so I did my part, but oh, it's a dirty business, cutting through a heart. And oh, if your dream is fading fast, well, you have to act, 'cause nobody tells you what it's like in the aftermath. Aftermath. After all is said. Aftermath. After all is said, I thought a change was coming on, so I did my part, but oh, it's a dirty business, cutting through a heart. And oh, if your dream is fading fast, you have to act, 'cause nobody tells you what it's like in the aftermath. Thank you so much. It really does feel like I'm playing in a home, which is, that's how I started music, just playing in my home with my siblings and my mom. Except I played piano then. Maybe we should bust this out. So sometimes I can be a little type A, and sometimes I can be whatever the opposite of that is. And sometimes they're at the same time, which is like total chaos. But in the entrance of type A, I'm just going to tell you what I'm planning to do tonight, which is that I'm going to play a bunch of songs. I'm guessing most of these songs are new to most people, if not all of them. But for me, I'm road testing brand new songs because I just cut a new record in Hollywood a couple months ago. It's being mixed right now while I'm on tour. So those are like really new in that, to me, they still feel fresh and open to interpretation live. So I'm going to road test some new songs that you, unfortunately, if you like the songs, you can't go listen to them later. That's the bummer until the record comes out. But you can also say, I heard that when, before it comes out. So there's the other side of it. But some of the songs I'm playing are out. They're on this record I have right here by me. And yeah, that's my order of business, unless I change my mind mid-set, which could happen. But as of now, we have a little bit of a plan. This next song, if you haven't checked out the merch yet, which I hope you do, because I'm giving away some of this stuff. But I collect rocks. Many of us collect rocks, actually. Some of us are friends because we collect rocks. That was to you. And I am so obsessed with rocks that I do many things with them visually, including turning them into holographic stickers. I have hundreds of rocks, and so I just do 5 at a time, but I have a bunch of rock stickers of my actual rocks from my real collection that I've collected around the world while writing songs, so there's kind of a through line. But I would love to give you those stickers. This next song is called Stones, and it's kind of about that.
glaciers get depressed sometimes, picking up stones to leave them behind. While I'm trying to reinvent myself, I am slowly losing my mind. Oh, I want to wander 'cause I wonder, is it any way for me to live? Tethered to what I don't love, or holding back on everything I have to give. Oh, stones carry them home, weary of my bones since I've been gone. Dark is the day when you got nothing left to say. I've got a message for you, babe. I'm coming home. I find scapegoats for the truth I know and bury it so deep that I can't hear. I'm being dominated by a dominatrix playing off all of my fears. And I fear that I'm one day from losing it. I've come undone. I try to sleep, but here I lie awake. Oh, stones carry them home, weary of my bones since I've been gone. Dark is the day when you got nothing left to say. I've got a message for you, babe. I'm coming home. Even glaciers get depressed sometimes, picking up stones to leave them behind. While I'm trying to reinvent myself, I am slowly losing my mind. Even glaciers get depressed sometimes, picking up stones to leave them behind. While I'm trying to reinvent myself, I am slowly losing my mind. Even glaciers get depressed sometimes, picking up stones to leave them behind. So I've started to collect them all to show you any treasures that I find.
Thank you. A little something like that. So, I'm really lucky that two of my favorite things in the world are playing music live for human beings and traveling. 'Cause that's what I that's pretty much what I'm doing, especially now. For those who don't know, I'm on a 12-date, originally 11, but we added a show. A 12-date UK tour. It's my first time playing shows here. And essentially, you know, like all good things in life, it was totally random how it came about. A woman reached out to me who'd been supporting my music from afar for a few years at a little radio station in Brentwood and said, I think there's a scene and there could be a bit of a pipeline for U.S. artists to come here and ideally vice versa. Would you like to be the guinea pig for my new booking company? And of course I said yes. And so I said, you know, she asked me what were my parameters, and I said, look, I'm coming with my guitar, I'm coming with my bestie who manages me. Like, book us anywhere. I don't really care. I've never been there. I don't know anything. I'm open to everything. And we've had some incredible shows, all different kinds of shows. I played a show in Wales. I've never been there, in Newport, and it sold out. I'm like, okay, sounds good. And this is incredible. So, yeah, that's why I'm here. But I don't know what the through line was. This next song is one of those road testy songs I was talking about that's quite new. It's called Lost in Oasis.
my shadow? Was I searching for another you? The desert shape shifts, melting in a meadow where the ageless go to tread their youth. And I try to remember my name, and I try to remember the taste of freedom and rivers to quench all my days. But lost in oasis, I'm wasting away. Given by the serpent, sugar venom moving through my skin, the winding patterns on the land still virgin, hold the map to paradise within. And I try to remember my name, and I try to remember the taste of freedom and rivers to quench all my days. But lost in oasis, I'm wasting away. Try to remember my name, and I try to remember the taste of freedom and rivers to quench all my days. But lost in oasis, I'm wasting away. Lost in oasis, I'm wasting away. Lost in oasis, time's wasting away. Thank you. I just remembered my through line. Which is that I was going to ask, okay, in all the places that I've been, as much as playing shows, I've been trying to get to know the local areas, like in a granular way. Like, where are the hikes? Where's the actual good food? Who's the town ghost? Things like that. A few of which I've encountered, unfortunately. Actually, one was really nice, but that's the story for later. What's Chesham known for? I've gotten a couple different answers. What's the truth? Freedom. Okay, I already asked you. You told me "Vive la Revolution." Is that what? Is that accurate? I know that there was a folk club around here. I've heard a little bit of lore around that. And now here's another. Really? So like this. So I should walk around the street and as like a poster child for. Wow. Okay, that's the lore I'm looking for. That rhymes. I sound like him. Wait, I'm sorry. So it's for me then. Okay, triple B. Brushes as in hair brushes? Okay. I'm glad I asked. Well, what's another B? What about balloons or something? Yeah, exactly. Well, so I'm gonna make a tour diary after all of this, with videos and text and stuff like that. I'm really into the whole world around music. It just fascinates me. It's really fun.
I do a lot of my own merch and things, but I will include that fact, and I will include the beers, the boots, and I can't even say it. And brushes, thank you, and hats. Another thing I've noticed is that, especially when we first got here, every conversation I had, like within the first 30 seconds, that person would apologize for the weather. Every single conversation. Well, here's the thing. I think they thought I was some kind of like sunny California beach girl, which I am now. But I grew up on an island near Seattle, so our weather's as bad or worse. So I feel very at home, and actually I feel like the pollution of living in the city is washing away as I spend time here. This next song, which is off this record right here called New Frontier, when I play with my band and when I play it solo, I call it my Seattle song because it's about the rain. But I realized it's not my Seattle song. It is my UK song now. So it's called Downpour.
It's gonna rain today, so stay inside. We'll carve out on a river vein in the countryside. Take me to the ocean where I can float away. Soak in my devotion for 100 days. I don't need to read the weather report. I already know it's a downpour. My love is a downpour. So bring your umbrella, 'cause I'm gonna soak you, and I'm gonna drown you. Old times, memories, they can move to open vacancy in my mind for you. So burn bright or sit tight, you can choose. Wake and sleep, and I'll come for you. I don't need to read it to believe it, 'cause I've seen the storm before. No, I don't need to read the weather report. I already know it's a downpour. My love is a downpour. So bring your umbrella, 'cause I'm gonna soak you, and I'm gonna drown you.
Thank you so much. You're going to listen to me tune because, well, one, you deserve it. You deserve the guitar to be in tune, but I don't have my pedal, so we're in this together. There we go, that B. That B! The B was out of tune because of this town. It's always a B. Okay, so sometimes I've been adding this song into the set, and sometimes I haven't. It's a little quieter, it's a little more listening room, and I think that's a vibe tonight. So, do we feel safe? Exposing my darkest thoughts and pain. So, about 3 months ago, I moved to a place I never thought I would live. I didn't even really believe it existed until I moved to LA, which is the Hollywood Hills, Laurel Canyon area. It's really like a fantasy land, or it was. It still feels that way, but I moved there like 3 months ago, and I've just been soaking it in. And this is the first trip I've taken since I moved, and I can't believe I'm going back to that. That's where I live. But I've been listening to a lot of singer-songwriters from that era because I'm literally walking the streets where they walked. And in particular, there's this cafe called Lily's Cafe that's about a mile from me. That was around during the Laurel Canyon era of music, and it's still owned and operated by Lily. She's working there. So this is this woman who's seen it all, and I'm ordering coffee from her. I'm like, I'm obsessed with you. But because I've been listening to a lot of music, I've found my writing is kind of going in that direction. And this next song, I was definitely listening to Joni Mitchell. It's on this new record that we made, again, in this same area of the Hollywood Hills. It's called Old Wounds.
I didn't know where I was going after I told you goodbye. I felt my honesty was showing. When I got in the car, I started to cry. And I drove away across the city. There was an Eastman I wanted to buy. Your disappointment took a toll on me, so I bought that guitar and I stayed up all night. Whether we met too late or too soon, you were pressing on some old wounds. Sometimes a new flame reminds you of the love in your life that you couldn't get right. I have had many lovers, but only one with that look in their eye. And I may die never knowing another, but I wake each day with a mission to try. And if one day I want a family, I may have to go it alone. But I find happiness in memories of our warm fireplace still billowing smoke. Whether we met too late or too soon, you were pressing on some old wounds. Sometimes a new flame reminds you of the love in your life that you couldn't get right. Whether we met too late or too soon, you were pressing on some old wounds. Sometimes a new flame reminds you of the love in your life that you couldn't get right. Of the love in your life that passed you by. Of the one you loved who lived and died. Lighty-di-di-di-di-di. Lighty-di-di-di-di-di. Thank you. Okay, now you're really going to hear me tune because we're tuning into a new key. All in
in this together. I actually, I've been telling a joke on stage, which is that, so if you've been to a previous show, maybe you heard it, but I just think it's great. It's a joke that I heard Paul Simon say. I was watching a documentary about his life, and I think we were talking about Paul Simon earlier and his history here, but he says that guitar players spend half their life tuning and the other half playing out of tune. So I hope to be in the first group. And we're doing it right now. There we go. Let's get it perfect. You deserve this. You deserve my best. I'm really, this is going to sound strange, but I'm really enjoying the flavor of fatigue that tour is giving me. It's lowering my inhibitions. It's making me crazier, and it's really inspiring. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Well, we'll see you later. But no, it's really inspiring to be away from home, to not have the creature comforts, not all of them at least, and just feel, I always say that I'm really inspired by, I don't know, discomfort, being displaced, like the act of displacement and the little bit of fear that you then work through and you just put yourself out there. I'm sort of addicted to that feeling maybe, which is why I think I'm suited for this work. But yeah, as the tour goes on, admittedly my stamina goes a little down. And so it sort of is compounding into this madness that I'm really enjoying. Anyway, just being honest. This next song is called Casually. Wrote you a letter and I poured out my heart. You went out of state and you tore it apart. Oh, I was your date to a wedding in March. Now I won't hear the church bells ring. You gave half of yourself and I gave all of mine. Tried to make up the difference by giving you time. I thought after winter that we would be fine, but it turns out you didn't want me. So give my regards to your family. I really hope they don't miss me. 'Cause when I give it, I give all of me, and I don't love you casually. When you walk out the door, I hope that you find you can do anything with your one life. But why choose uncertainty over these eyes who see you for all that you are? If I sound vindictive, I'm missing the mark. I only observe of humanity's arc, how we ruin each other as we sit in the dark, waiting for perfection to come. So give my regards to your family. I really hope they don't miss me. 'Cause when I give it, I give all of me, and I don't love you casually. Give my regards to your family. I really hope they don't miss me. 'Cause when I give it, I give all of me, and I don't love you casually. Yeah, when I give it, I give Something like that. Thank you. I appreciate it. So I really, first of all, actually, before I say I'm going to relate to something you said, can we give it up for Fox Palmer and that amazing set? I was lucky enough to sit in the child's chair there, which is literally the best seat in the house. I was going to say I really related to what you said about, adapting without the band and what that means. And it's a different show. I love playing solo. I think it's equal. It's just different. But when I'm lucky to have my band, which is usually like mandolin, electric guitar, pedal steel, upright bass, just all the juicy bits, and drums, and sometimes, guest people come in. When we play that song, which we've just started to play because it's new, we all have to lock into that riff. And so I'm usually really stressed when I'm doing that. Like, this has to be perfect. But when I play it by myself, it can be a little interpretive. But no, I miss them. And, I think in some ways I'm on a tour. In other ways, I'm on a reconnaissance mission to learn where my people are. I think there's some of them in this room. And come back with more, enforcement, my band. And, at least a few of us. I know they're chomping at the bit to get over here. So, all right. This next song, I would say is a bit of a theme song for me. I identify as a traveling bard, which is just, an old English colloquial way of saying singer-songwriter, storyteller. But I really do identify that way seriously. Like, it's on my resume. I don't have a resume, but like it would be if I had one. It's in my bio. But I love identifying as that because I think, we live in a digital age. I spend a lot of time online. I don't hate social, I resent social media, but I use it a lot. I've met a lot of amazing people because of it. It's an amazing tool if you choose to use it. And to sort of balance out my digital realm, I need this really earthy, old world presence. And so, yeah, it's really not a joke. I'm like, hi, my name's Ray. I'm a traveling bard. And also, I think it weeds out the people that don't mind me being myself. But I travel around with this suitcase. This is my actual suitcase. I painted it before the tour with a stencil and spray paint. And I carry my merch in it. And it was really heavy when we started, and it's a little bit lighter now. And I do hope it'll be even lighter after the show. That's my merch plug. But this is kind of my theme song. Traveling and doing this life is not easy. There's high highs and low lows, and this is kind of the song about what that feels like. It's called Traveling On.
I was born a lover who's been made to fight. If you listen, you'll uncover I don't sleep through the night. Heaven knows I'm tired. Maybe I should take a rest, but I keep climbing higher. It makes my head a mess. The rise and fall of empires becomes another pile of dirt. I don't really know who I am. Valleys come and go over a million years of rain and snow. I don't know where I belong, so I just keep on traveling on. Traveling on. I get bent up over nothing, tend to overthink a bit, but I make my peace in the morning, walking 10,000 steps. I found the perfect cup of coffee, doesn't exist. It isn't the destination, but getting to wake up again, 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 again. The rise and fall of empires becomes another pile of dirt. I don't really know who I am. Valleys come and go over a million years of rain and snow. I don't know where I belong, so I just keep on traveling on. Traveling on. Traveling on. Traveling on. Traveling on.
Thank you so much. It's our tuning time. I have gotten faster. It's the multitasking of tuning used to be real silly. Also, there are so many hidden doors in this place. When I was being told where to put my stuff, they were like, in that room. I was like, no, I saw that room. There's no place. They're like, no, the other room. Like, what? I love it. I wonder if there are ghosts here. It's quite an old building. Definitely. Yeah, it's like common knowledge. Nobody even bats an eye. There's one. Ooh. That's a friendly ghost. That's Casper, for sure. All right. Thanks, guys, for your patience. You must be doctors because you have patience. That's horrible. That's horrible. I've never told that, and I'll never tell it again. She did? Well, she had some complex tunings. Yeah. Does that make sense? You know what? Thank you. Joni took her time. So can I. Why are we in such a rush? Where are we going? What are we doing? We're all going to the same place in the end. Well, that's if you're good. If you're nice and quiet during everybody's singer-songwriter show. Just kidding. All right, this next song, it is out. It is, so I did something this time last year. I'm sure many of the people in this room know what an undertaking making an album is. I mean, yeah, not to, like, the money is like this whole world. But it takes time. Sometimes it doesn't. You're lucky. You just spit it out. But usually it takes time and a lot of collaboration and a lot of decisions and the finances and all that stuff. And it deserves time. It's a body of work. But before making my new album, I, basically decided I was going to try to, I was able to work with my dream producer, whose name is Lawrence Rothman. They've worked with some incredible artists this year. They put out Amanda Shire's record, which I'm a huge fan of. And but I could only do 2 songs at that time. That was like my budget. And so we did it as a test to see if we should make a record together. And we tried lots of musicians and their studio and just felt out what it was like. And it was, it's always magical making music, but this was like right place, right time, right thing. There was no doubt in my mind that we should make a record together. But we just did 2 songs at that time, and then I said, all right, give me like the rest of the year to figure my shit out and make this happen. But we're going to happen. We're going to make it happen. We're going to do it. We did in November. So I took 9 months to get it together. But this next song was the first song that we recorded as a team and, really affirmed our collaboration. And we put it out as a single last year, and it's called Years, Beers, Her Tears. I wrote it originally for a man, a male country singer, and then he didn't want it or he didn't get it, and I realized it was my story, so I wanted to record it myself, but not change the pronouns or change any of the words. A song's a song. And in doing that, I realized I was actually able to go a little bit deeper by embodying this character of like my father's son, and I think it's a little bit more honest, and it was a good exercise, but yeah, it's called Years, Beers, Her Tears.
When I sold out my first concert, I called up my old man. He was sitting in the kitchen getting drunk at 10 a.m. He said, boy, I hope your dreams come true, 'cause you know I'm gonna want a piece. That was after he left my mama, and before he left me. It's taken me years, beers and hurt tears to know who I am. Thank God, turns out I'm not my own man. Another night with the boys, getting drunk, smoking joints, goddamn. It takes a strong, strong woman to make a good man. I spent the weekends at my grandma's house playing rummy every day. She taught me how to cook a sauce, how to garden and to pray. On the nights when I was on the town and need drink myself to death, I remember the serenity and just barely catch my breath. It's taken me years, beers and hurt tears to know who I am. Thank God, turns out I'm not my own man. Another night with the boys, getting drunk, smoking joints, goddamn. It takes a strong, strong woman to make a good man. And I want more good years of my mama while she's still in good health. Another call with grandma'd be my generational wealth. And I don't want no good of mine staying up sick as hell, wondering if I'm gonna come home or if I'm out by myself. It's taken me years, beers and hurt tears to know who I am. Thank God, turns out I'm not my own man. Another night with the boys, getting drunk, smoking joints, goddamn. It takes a strong, strong woman to make a good man. It takes a strong, strong woman to make a good man. It took some strong, strong women to make me the man I am. Oh, yeah, mama. I love you.
Thank you. Yeehaw. I had to add the yeehaw, but of course. All right. I don't know what time it is. I don't know how much time I have, but technically, I'm good. Oh, okay. I have a few more songs on the set list to do. Let me take a. Let's go for it. I love that attitude. Is everyone having as good of a time as I am? Excellent. Excellent. Good. I appreciate the honesty. Okay, this next song, man, I think I'm a bigger fan of Joni Mitchell than I thought. But you know why I'm such a big fan is I actually didn't grow up listening to her. My favorite artist growing up of that vein was Carole King. Like, Tapestry was always on in my house. Actually, Carole King and Billy Joel, and that's why I first learned piano. I used to play piano only. I couldn't play guitar until I was like 21 or something, and I was really bad at it. So I started in piano. I discovered Joni as an adult on my own. It wasn't like my parents didn't show me her, I don't think. And so I think I discovered her music, you know, in the budding of young womanhood when I really needed it, which felt very pure. And so I've slowly become a bigger fan. But this next song is very clearly inspired by her. She wrote this, it's not even an essay, it's more of a quote on monogamy. And someone sent me a screenshot of it a few years ago. And I've just never read something that I aligned with so much as a person. She talks about monogamy not just with romantic relationships, but like relationships in general, committing to your friendships and things like that. But it's just, I think it's even more true now in this society that we live in, this, you know, fast society, than it was when she wrote it. But I was so inspired by it, I used it as a writing prompt, and wrote this song actually with 2 other girls while I was in Mexico City. And it's called Movie Scenes Killed Our Sense of Real Love. That's the whole title. It's not being shortened. And yeah, it's just kind of about the nature of relationships, at least the way that I found them living in Los Angeles, living in a really fast society. And yeah, it's very new. So I hope you enjoy it.
I don't know if I've learned anything yet. Falling down a trap of a shallow kind of love, romanticizing repetition and regret on this long, lonely ride, trying to get off. And I don't know if you're mine. I can't conceive it. I wanna get off this line, 'cause I can't shake the feeling. Movie scenes killed our sense of real love. I had a dream that we were bathing in my blood. Pale moon watched as you let me carve your heart. As the lights go down, we become the stars, and we know just who we are. Modern dating, street and diamonds for 6, telling all my friends that I found the one. Got your name written on my neck, so it's permanent, even when you're gone. And I don't know if you're mine. I can't conceive it. I wanna get off this line, 'cause I can't shake the feeling. Movie scenes killed our sense of real love. I had a dream that we were bathing in my blood. The pale moon watched as you let me carve your heart. As the lights go down, we become the stars, and we know just who we are. I don't know if you're mine. I can't conceive it. I wanna get off this line, 'cause I can't shake the feeling. Movie scenes killed our sense of real love. I had a dream that we were bathing in my blood. Pale moon watched as you let me carve your heart. As the lights go down, we become the stars, and we know just who we are.
Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to play a couple more songs, and then we'll hang out a bit. I hope to meet everyone that I have not yet met. And I want to give you rock stickers, and I want to give you postcards. And I actually also brought new age Polaroid camera, so we can take some pictures together that are not on our phones. I know, and I bought a bunch of film, and I got to use it on this trip, so a little memorabilia. We can date it and write the drawing room on it. I would say this next song is absolutely, it's the most danceable. I didn't know that people could dance to a solo singer-songwriter set until I went to Upminster on a Saturday night where they were like blackout drunk. And they danced, and it was so fun. I did not play the quiet songs that night. But this next song, I don't know if there's room to dance, and I don't even know if it's the vibe. But it's a bit of a two-step, I suppose. And it's really it's my perspective of where things are at. As a young person living in this world, especially living in LA, you know, the idea of the American dream is just non-existent. And I think no matter what you're doing with your life, whether you're an artist or you have a stable career, everyone that I know is like, what the fuck is going on? And what are we supposed to really be striving for? And like, who makes the rules and all that stuff? I actually feel like being an artist is a more secure career somehow. Yeah, right? But this is my like comical take on that existential dread. And it's called Lottery.
When the landlord calls on Monday and it's time to pay the rent, there are no job postings, but you can post on OnlyFans. If you have to take the bus to work, riding isn't free. You pay your way for nothing wage just to make ends meet. It feels like every step you take is 2 steps back. At least you're 2-stepping in a bar somewhere out west. So I wake up in the morning, buy my ticket to ride. I've never been a winner, but I'm sure I'll win this time. Nothing in this life comes guaranteed. It's a lottery, it's a lottery. You can't pay your bills, but you still believe in the lottery, in the lottery. Good luck finding love in this century. Your hopes turn into ghosts and call it non-monogamy. They say New York is cooler, I should give Nashville a try. I may move to different cities, but I'm still alone inside. Every step you take is 2 steps back. At least you'll get your steps in a mountaintop out west. So I wake up in the morning, buy my ticket to ride. I've never been a winner, but I'm sure I'll win this time. Nothing in this life comes guaranteed. It's a lottery, it's a lottery. You can't pay your bills, but you still believe in the lottery, in the lottery. So count your blessings and stack your chips. Sometimes I can't stand this shit. It's a lot for me, it's a lot for me, it's a lot for me, in the lottery. Nothing in this life comes guaranteed. It's a lottery, it's a lottery. You can't pay your bills, but you still believe in the lottery, in the lottery, in the lottery, in the lottery.
Thank you so much. All right, this is my last song officially. I know, what are we to do with ourselves? We'll just have to stay up all night. I want to give another shout out and thank you to Fox Palmer, who is the local artist. I'm just passing through. So if you want more of this, you have to go to her shows, because I'm leaving. So okay, I'll come back. But no, really, I'm passing through. You're the local artist, and I can tell you've brought your community, and I'm really grateful for you to share that. And I would love to see you again, of course. If you ever need a place to stay in LA, I can't multitask. Come to LA. Yeah, exactly. At some point. Okay. But yeah, I'm just very grateful to the drawing room and to this community to allow me to do this, not just for a living, but for my life. And this next song, it's called What If I Die Flying Over Oklahoma? Again. And it's about my fear of flying and dying and all that stuff, but really it's a song about having a dream and going for it and what that looks like. And I think there's some people in the room who can relate to that. Yeah, we're doing it.
Played my strings until I broke them. Gave everything, my body's broken. But I'm married to the big wide open. So I'm on this plane to LA for my next big break. I was 12 years old when I dreamed this, and I worked all my life to achieve it. But the reality's a little different. So I think of her when things get turbulent. What if I die flying over Oklahoma? My friends would say I made it pretty far. But would they see my grave in a flyover state? When the lights turn off, there's only stars. What if I die flying over Oklahoma? What if I never picked up this guitar? I'd be home making love, sleeping in, unaware of what I could have been. I had a dream, I had a vision. I planned my life with great precision, and all the love in the world that I was given couldn't stop me from leaving again. What if I die flying over Oklahoma? My friends would say I made it pretty far. But would they see my grave in a flyover state? When the lights turn off, there's only stars. What if I die flying over Oklahoma? What if I never picked up this guitar? I'd be home making love, sleeping in, unaware of what I could have been. Hey babe, I know it's late, but I'm just calling to tell you I miss you and I'm sorry for everything, and I'll see you soon. The tail's blown off and we're nose diving. I've flown too close to the sun, and I'm on my knees in the middle seat, wishing we could go back to the start. So what if I die flying over Oklahoma? My friends would say she made it pretty far. But would they see my grave in a flyover state? When the lights turn off, there's only stars. What if I die flying over Oklahoma? What if I never picked up this guitar? I'd be home making love, sleeping in, unaware of what I could have been.
Thank you guys so much. I'm Ray Isla, as is written on the suitcase and all over my stuff. Yeah, the drawing room is awesome. I can't wait to come back. I'll never forget this. Cheers. will give you some autonomy on this. Do we want something that I don't get to play at all the shows because it's a bit, slower, it's a bit sadder? It's one of my favorite songs to play, actually. Or do we want something... No, do it. Well... Or do we want my least favorite... No, I'm just kidding. All right. Yeah, it's time... Yeah.
The one you hate.
Yeah, it's, you're my people. We're all from gray weather. We're all depressed. So, yeah. That's why I'm in California. I literally need the vitamin D to survive, I think. Okay. I'm really happy to play this song. I don't always play it. And I definitely don't play it with the band because it's a solo song. It's on this record right here, track number 2. It's called The Gardener. And I was living in Mexico City where I made this record and going through the worst heartbreak of my life. My goodness. And I had to go back to the States every once in a while for visa stuff and some family stuff. And I had a garden, and I was living with my partner at that time. And each time I would come back from a trip, my plants would be a little more dead. And finally, I got back from one of the trips, and all my plants had died. In fact, there was this one plant that was so dead, it was like, it looked cursed. It was blackened. And that's when I realized my relationship was over. Yeah, it was clear as day. And so I wrote this song called The Gardener about that. I'm pretty happy in my life, but at that time it was quite devastating. And I want it to be early in the record because I think it really sets the tone. This is called The Gardener. I hope you enjoy it.
I don't want to be the gardener. I don't want to be the reason we're alive. If we have to go a few days without water, I don't want to wake to see that we have died. I just want to love you and not have to try. Red was the color that I left you when I had to travel home. I never imagined what that might do to everything we had grown. But how can we wonder if we already know? I don't want to be the gardener. I don't want to be the reason we're alive. If we have to go a few days without water, I don't want to wake to see that we have died. I just want to love you and not have to try. How can we wonder if we already know? I don't want to be the gardener. I don't want to be the reason we're alive. If we have to go a few days without water, I don't want to wake to see that we have died. I don't want to hold the sun up in the sky. I just want to love you and not have to try, and not have to try.
Thank you so much. Thank you again. I think that's the actual show. I will be here hanging out, peddling my wares, and having a drink. So please join me. And I'll get the Polaroid camera out.
Hey, hey, hey.
Okay, I just want to have a few words of thank you, not least to the musicians who. You go and sit in the kids' chair. That's right. Yes, thank you everybody who's rocked up tonight in whatever capacity you've turned up, whether or not you were the musician or the staff. How about? Did it sound okay to you? Do you enjoy that? That was Angelica. And I would also like to thank Louis and Sarah who've been looking after you. Louis's been slaving away, sort of preparing meals. There's about 5 or 6 different meals. We only used to do about 2 meals, or 2 different meals, and now 5, 6 different meals. He prepares them, all with his own loving hand, and it's extraordinary work. He's 17 years of age. Thank you. For those of you that don't know how this works, if you've just kind of rocked up, or if this is your first event, the way it's meant to work is that people pay £10 to be here. That covers the sound engineering and the equipment, and then everybody puts some money in the bowl for the musicians. So if you can please be as generous as you can, because whatever's not there, I will pay, and little by little by little, I'm going out of business. So if you want to keep me in business, put money in the bowl and please be generous. Beyond that, we're going to. Nobody's being chucked out immediately, but if you can make sure that you settle your bills and just check in with us. I mean, I operate this place really on as a means of an honesty ticket. If we've got it wrong, tell us. If the bill needs to be more, please tell us that. And beyond that, come and see us again. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.